Hey, I trust that you are doing so well. We are continuing in our series on navigating the perilous waters of workplace romance. And what am I going to be talking about today? I'll be talking about what to do, because what happens is whether you are the one who broke up with your colleague or is the one who has dumped you, there is the situation that is always there, is that you find yourself in the tricky position to navigate, is where you will keep meeting your ex. That's sad, isn't it? But not let your work situation become a minefield of awkwardness and upset. Today I'll be discussing tips and tricks on how you can deal with your ex at work and maintaining a professional atmosphere. It's very true that dealing with an ex in the workplace can be difficult and delicate situations. If you find yourself in this situation, here are few things that you can do to make it easier for yourself. Number one is to keep your interaction with your ex limited to the necessary minimum. Keep your interactions with your ex limited to the necessary minimum. If you can avoid talking to them altogether, do it, but you cannot avoid talking to them altogether. You must talk to them. And if you must talk to them, keep the conversation brief and focus on work-related matters only. Two, try to keep your interaction professional and polite. This can be difficult, but it's important to remember that you are both adult and colleagues first. The expert becomes second. So treating each other with respect will go a long way in making the situation more bearable. This means that no personal conversation, no flirting, and no gossiping about each other. The third thing, if possible, avoid working on projects together. If you have to work together, keep your conversation clearly and stay organized. Having a separate areas of responsibility can help prevent argument or misunderstanding. And the fourth thing will be for you to, again, I'm reiterating this, don't gossip about your ex with other colleagues. This will only make the situations more difficult and could damage your professional reputation. If you need to vent out your ex or about him, do so privately with a friend or a therapist outside work. The fifth thing to do is to talk to HR. If the situation becomes too difficult or unbearable and you don't want to talk to a therapist, you can talk to HR and he will find a way to see how that can be arranged or the work reorganized. 6. Anticipate problems that can arise. Once you break up, it's good for you and your head has gone sober. It's good for you to go and sit down and start doing a scenario planning of likely situations that may arise, and you do that, you carefully strategize and plan what to do in such situations. Now, sometime you may cross path. If you do happen to cross path, be cordial and keep your conversation to the brief. There's not much to talk about. You don't have to avoid them, but it's best not to linger and get into deep conversation. It will be awkward for both of you, so just keep the dialogue simple, straight, casual. Avoid topics that might lead to an argument, such as who was at fault for the breakup or who is dating who now. That is not necessary. You are bigger than that. Move on. And as you move on, remember the 8th thing: set boundaries and create professional distance. It's important to always remember that set boundaries and professional distance is very important. You will see them every day, but unfortunately in many cases this is unavoidable. If you find yourself in the situation again, set boundary, create professional distances from your ex. And finally, learn to move forward. Learn to move forward in your career. I agree, it's not easy to see your ex in a professional setting, but it's possible to maintain a cordial relationship with them. As much as possible, try again in repeating, acknowledge their presence, avoid talking about personal topic, resist the urge to gossip about your ex. And finally, remember that you can move forward in your career despite having an ex in your office. Focus on your own goal, and as you focus on your own goals, drive on to your ambition, and don't let your personal life interfere with your professional success. Do not let your personal life interfere with your professional success. Guess what? That's what we've got for today, and I've got one more video to go. What will I be discussing? I'll be talking about how you can actually handle gossip in the workplace because you are engaged in some office related romance. That is the last one, and I'm bringing up tomorrow. After that, I'm going to take some brief time and do some civic responsibility. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. I am Anselm, your career breakthrough psychic, the happiest HR, who is looking beyond to see that we have a cordial workplace atmosphere, and that's the reason why I have taken my time from back to back, oh yes, not really back to back, to do these very videos. I do hope that you enjoy them. If you do, kindly share, kindly subscribe, kindly click the notification bell, and then you keep having more content delivered day as they come. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.